Salute, my lovelies. You've come to Witchy Chick Tea. Bring me your drama, your kink, your tea, and your twisted entanglements. Y'all know your witchologist ahvay is going to get you right with my personal intuition and that of my tarot cards. The emails y'all send be lit, and I always keep it real with you guys. What the cards reveal may not be what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. Some of these emails are crazy as hell, so if you offend easily, this channel ain't for you. Kink, drama, tea. You ask, I answer. Also, we'll be doing our weekly zodiac readings. If you have a topic to discuss or need a reading, email me at witchychicktea@gmail.com. Now, baby, let's dig into these emails with my familiar big boy at my side, see what business is brewing up front, and then it's Zodiac Party in the back with weekly Zodiac VIP readings. Up front, and I hope I pronounced this man's name correctly, is Mortiz from New Jersey. ahvay. My friend set me up with this chick. What I didn't know at the time was that she had 5 kids, like little kids, and with different baby daddies. I tried to give it a chance, but I can't do it. I don't even have 1 kid. I'm careful with my seed, and I ain't giving it to any old body. I need to know you're going to take care of my kids before I go that route. You can learn a lot about a person from how they take care of themselves, of the state of their house, and how many baby daddies they got. Anyway, I went along with the date. I didn't want to be judgmental, but damn, I should have stuck to my guns. Chick's house was atrocious. The kids were loud and messy. One even called me daddy. She wasn't the expensive dinner type date, more like one and done. She invited me to spend the night, but I told her I had to work in the morning. She was like, you can leave from my house. I told her I had to bathe and change clothes. I let her off at the curb and then gunned it. When I told my friends, they said I'm foul. ahvay. I think foul would have been fucking her and then ghosting her. I'm no saint, but I ain't that kind of sinner. This chick has been blowing up my phone. I keep sending her to voicemail. My friends keep saying I'm foul. Do you think that's true? Honestly, in this, I can't say whether you're being foul or not, because everyone has what they will or won't accept in their life, okay? And you're right for that. No one can tell you you're wrong for that. That's your prerogative. If you don't want to be with someone who has multiple children by multiple people, that is your right. Now, as far as ghosting her, I wouldn't answer the phone. I wouldn't do that. I think I would just shoot her a text, be like, hey, I had a nice time, but unfortunately I'm not really looking to get involved. Honestly, I can't say how to let someone down because everybody is different. You understand? And rejection is rejection, and rejection hurts. Let's keep it real. People are going to feel how they feel. But I would say something to let her know this isn't going to continue. And if she doesn't get the hint, you may have to block her number. In the realm of realness, you would think a person would get the hint after they've been calling for a few days and you have not answered. Because come on, people. We all know phones come with caller ID. So a person sees your number coming in. If they're not answering, that's because they don't want to talk to you. Especially if you've been calling for several days in a row. Like, ding, ding, ding. That's common sense. And it's a little worrisome when they keep calling and clearly see you're not answering. Like maybe the elevator don't go to the top. Nobody wants to deal with crazy, okay? So yes, I would text her something short and cute and leave it at that. And if you have to, then block her. Going forward, if that's how you roll, then stick to your guns. If you don't want to date someone who has multiple kids and multiple baby daddies, then don't do it. It's not foul. It's just you don't want that in your life. Okay? And that's not how you roll. Your life is your business. And that's just how it is. Let's take it to the cards. The first card says immature. And you see, this is exactly what I'm saying. And it's not to say you're immature. The situation is immature. Because first off, you're the type of guy that has your head on straight. Your friends already knew that. And I'm getting that. I'm getting that. You're the only one out of your crew that don't have kids. Why would they connect you with this chick that got all these kids? And they know you. You've been with these friends for years. So they know how you roll. See, that's on some bullshit. And that's not right. The next card says revenge. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Not revenge for you getting revenge on her, her getting revenge on you. Why would your friends set you up with a woman that they already know has children that you're not interested in? Number one. And then she's got multiples, and you don't want one, you definitely don't want more than one. So why would they do that? See, that's some immature bullshit. And I don't know if it's jealousy, because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting envy. And they wanted to set you up some type of way. But no, that's not cool at all. And the last card says listen. And see, this is what I'm saying. Listen to the cards. Listen to what was already revealed to you. Not what I'm saying, what the card said. Immature, revenge, listen. There's something going on in this camp, in this little crew that you got, your little friends, that's not kosher. Okay? They already know how you do. They know how you are. So there's no way that they should have hooked you up with that girl. Unless that's on some BS. End of story. Gotta prioritize. See, let me explain something to you. Sometimes in life, you advance, you grow, you mature, and you do different things. And sometimes you have to leave people where they are. Because if they're not on your level, and not to say you're better than nobody. Understand that. Nobody's saying you're better than nobody. But as you grow, you mature, your life takes a different role. You have to roll with that. You have to put people in the category that they're in. So if you've grown up and now you're this executive and your life is on track, you're trying to do what you got to do to be the best you. And your friends from when you were children are out there robbing, stealing, and drinking you don't have to disconnect from them, but you have to put them in a place, in a category of where they're at. You can't really just chill with these people on the everyday or whatever, because now your shit gonna start going down. You putting yourself in a situation where you could get caught up in something. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to prioritize. You gotta sometimes sit back and think. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what the cards are telling you. Okay? Up next is Arlen from ATL, Atlanta. Ahvay, why I tried to help this fool out and he shitted on me. Okay, my baby daddy can't get an apartment. Guys, I'm reading it just how it came. My baby daddy can't get an apartment because he has shit on his name and a record. So me being me, I got the apartment in my name for him. Now we're not together, but we mess around every now and then. He knows I have a key to the place and have to come over from time to time so the office people don't get suspicious. Well, why I went over there Friday night, and guess what I saw? I walked in the front door and my cousin on his knees sucking my baby daddy's dick in the front room. What the fuck? When did this start? I went hot girl crazy, yelling, throwing shit, trying to beat that ass. The damn cops were called, and luckily none of us were arrested. But get this, when everything was said and done, it came out that my cousin and baby daddy had done time together. He was his prison bitch. I'm like, hell no. Y'all could have told me this shit, and I would have got ghosts. I ain't beat for being caught up in no gay baby daddy drama. So I'm like, well, if y'all were together in jail, how did y'all meet up out here? Because y'all didn't come home at the same time. This fool has the nerve to say they linked up back at the family reunion. That was when we were still together. Girl, a bitch is heated. This some fuck shit. I want you to fix this motherfucker. If you can't do it, I'll find another witch that can. Unfortunately, these things do tend to happen. Would have been great had he revealed he had man love tendencies. However, he didn't. And now you guys are in this situation. Now, I'm be honest with you. It's not worth you getting caught up in some mess where you wind up going to jail. With that said, I do understand hurt feelings. Betrayals from family members are usually the worst. So in this case, I'm going to tell you to try to calm yourself down. You got to brush your shoulders off. Obviously, you have a child, so you have to do what you have to do for that kid. Now, as far as you saying that you want me to do something, and if I don't do it, you'll find someone else, let me tell you something, sis. I said it many times before. I am not that kind of witch. I will not dabble in curses, potions, elixirs, no foolishness dealing with some kind of revenge bullshit. I do not play that game. It is not that I can't do it, it's that I won't do it. Okay? I keep telling you guys about the law of three. I do not fuck with it, and I will not mess with it for anyone. You want to go out there and find someone else? That's your prerogative. Just know that you have been warned. What you put out there does happen and does come back. Just a little food for thought. Let's see what the cards have to say. First card says, discovering your king. Discovering your king. What that means is that there's somebody else out there for you. There's somebody else out there for you. There's the right person out there for you. You continue with this bullshit, you'll never get there. The next card says, happily married. Now listen to this. Discovering your king. Happily married. There's something coming for you, girl. You got something coming your way. You got somebody coming your way that's for you. And there's a union involved. Abundance coming your way. Receive it. Girl, leave this bullshit alone. Leave this situation alone. As soon as you can get your name off that lease, give them 30-day notice. Go ahead and get your name off that lease and cut all this bullshit aside. They want each other, fine. Let them have one another. You need to keep stepping in your truth and your positivity, and I promise you, that king coming your way. You've already got something in the works that's going to come your way. Somebody's headed your way that's for you. You'll never get it if you're caught up in this crap. Okay? Next up says Kedrich. And I hope I'm pronouncing his name correct. Kedrich. From North Carolina. Ahvay, I'm writing in because I heard of you through my brother's wife. My wife is acting out of character. She claimed that she's Meket Autumn, Nefertiti's daughter. She says that they lived in Thebes. She claimed her father moved them to another city where he began a new religion. She said she died as a child woman, that she was to have a child, but it never was. She says there was infighting between the family and household members. She says her family were descendants of a god line. I have taken her to therapists, We've seen countless doctors. I don't know what to do or what to make of this. It all began after we went to Egypt last year for our anniversary. She woke up one night screaming. When I was able to calm her down, this is what she told me. She says that the god line she is from was originally from Atlantis, that they came here from another world. The things she said scared the fuck out of me. Ahvay, I swear, when I look at her, I don't see the woman I married. I don't know what else to do. The doctors don't have any concrete answers. Her family has stopped coming by and taking my calls. Please, do you have any advice? She says that these were violent times and that her godline will return, that some are already here. Ahvay, I am scared shitless. I don't even sleep in the same room as her. I don't want to abandon her as I feel her family has done. She was my love before this. What can I do to get her back? Cadridge, let me tell you something. I was very, very intrigued and concerned when I first came across this email. I have consulted my spirit guides and the cards numerous times regarding this case. This is a situation that needs to be handled with care. I have seen some things through my spirit guides regarding this case. I do not want to speak publicly due to the nature of this situation. With this, I do want you to know and be secure in the fact that she is not faking. I just want to put out there that this is something going on. What I'm going to do after this show is email you. And I really want you to respond as soon as possible. There are things that need to be done, things that need to be said. Now, normally, in a situation like this, if this was someone just acting out for attention, I would put them on blast. But I have been shown through the spirit guides and through the cards that this is not that kind of situation. With that being said, the only reason I actually put this on the show is to reach out to other people who may be going through reincarnation situations. If you are, hit me back. Some cases will be false, but many will be true. The cosmic energies and state of the world is bringing many actions into play. Cadrid, I want you to hold on. Watch out for my email and please respond as soon as possible. Let's see what the cards have to say. The first card says, guard yourself. And in that, it's not saying that you need to guard yourself from her, but you need to stand strong. You understand what I'm saying? You got to stand strong in your own belief in who Kadrick is. You have to stay strong in your marriage. As you stated yourself, when you met her, she wasn't like the person she is now. There was true love there. And I believe there still is true love there. And you've got to believe in that and hold on to that. Because as corny as it sounds, it'll get you through. The next card says, hook up. Now with that, I'm telling you, what I'm getting with that is that there's something going on here. There is a connection. You understand? There's a connection that's being made, that's been made. And I promise you, it will all be revealed, but you've got to stay strong. You've got to stay strong. You've got to hold on. The next card says, embrace positivity. And that's what I'm telling you. All of this is saying, stand strong, hold on. That's all these cards are telling you. Stand strong, hold on, believe in your faith, believe in your marriage, believe in your love. All will be revealed, I promise you. Watch out for my email, okay? Up next is Joshanti from Washington. Okay, so I met my current girlfriend at Bike Week in Miami. She moved in 2 weeks later. I was a bit worried about her moving from Florida to Washington, but she said she was fully on board, that when it's right, it's right. She's been with me for a few months now, and at first things were fine. She has a motorcycle which she brought with her. It's custom, detailed, and very unique. It's a pink, black, and chrome Hayabusa. As I said, it's been a few months and she hasn't been able to secure a job yet. I've seen her bike on the street during the times of my lunch break. And recently I've seen her bike with several different female passengers. I confronted her and she shut me down saying I'm paranoid. Ahvay, I know what her bike looks like when I see it. My thing is, you can't find a job but you're out riding bitches around. The sex was good, she's cool and all, but I ain't nobody's fool. Ahvay, I need to know, should I continue on with this relationship or tell her to pack it up? Sis, I'm going to give you some real talk right now. You stated that her bike is custom made. You stated that you've seen it several times, and then with other female passengers on it. You stated that you've confronted her, and she shuts you down. See, this is blatant disrespect, because anytime someone has something such as a bike or car or clothes that are custom made, see, that right there is the secret word. Custom made, unique, different, okay? When you see these things out there, you know what you're seeing. You understand? There's no way in fuck that your eyes are deceiving you. So yes, you've seen what you saw. And to try to make you think that you're on the crazy train is blatant disrespect. See, guilt needs no accusing when your eyes have seen evidence of such. And then to have seen it numerous times, that only proves the situation. So now the decision is yours. You already know what needs to be done. Already know that you are secure and truthful in what you have seen with your own eyes. You may have tried to ignore it and tell yourself, maybe I'm not seeing what I've seen, but you already know. So in this, you don't need anyone to tell you what to do. You already know what moves need to be made. Unfortunately, some things just aren't meant to be. We have our hearts tied into things and it hurts. Nobody's going to say that it doesn't hurt. But to prolong that pain when you know it's a nowhere going situation, that part is on you. Inside, you already know what the deal is. And now you just have to do what you have to do. The first card says, end, done, finish. Enough said. Enough said. The next card says, whack. End, done, finish, whack. The situation is... The next card says power. And that's what it's telling you. It's all in your hand. This is now all in your hand. Your happiness is at the tip of your fingers. Because you can choose to continue with this BS, and all it's going to do is bring you heartache and heartbreak. Or you can choose to say, you know what, I'm worth more than this, I'm done. Goodbye, end of story. And move on to your positive tomorrow. That's where we're at. I'm not going to sit up here and bullshit you. That the cards done said it. Telling you what I've seen and felt. Enough is enough. And done finished. That's all you could do. And now, Zodiac Party in the back. These readings are based on the week it's read. As energies change constantly, readings change. So right now, we're going to dig into these zodiac signs. Our VIP zodiac sign this week is Sagittarius. This week, your spirit animal is the crow. Your energy is in sync with the sun. Okay? Your romantic aura is revenge. Okay. You know, they say revenge could be sweet, but more often than not, it's not sweet. So let's see. Let's continue. Let's see what's brewing with that revenge. Your financial direction is budget. You need to watch your money. Watch your funds, okay? That's what you need to do. You need to be cautious. In, done, finished. Okay, now you see, when you get that card right there, that right there is a warning. That's just like that big red stop sign. That's exact. When you hear me say that, that's exactly what needs to pop in your mind. That big red stop sign when you're driving. The next card says weighing options. And that is what you need to embrace. So let's put it together. We have your romance this week as revenge. You need to be cautious of end, done, and finish. And you need to embrace weighing options. What this is all telling me is that it's all connected. You have a situation this week that's either coming or already present that you've been pondering. And you've been thinking along the lines of revenge, so it's not a good situation. What the other cards are telling you, end, done, finished, and weighing options. You need to sit back and think. Take a minute. Take a breath. Sit back and think about this situation before you make a move. That's all that's telling you. You need to budget your money. Keep your eye on your dollars. You're in sync with the sun. You know the sun burns bright. The sun is life-giving. So you're in sync with that this week. And your spirit animal is the crow. Okay? So I want you, Sagittarius, to really think about what I said. Put those things in perspective. And now, daily tea. Your eyes are not deceiving you, especially when you've seen what you've seen several times. Guilt need no accusing. The situation is what it is, and now you must do what you need to do. People have to know their worth, because without it, you'll ride that crazy train for your whole life and accept things you shouldn't accept. In today's age, there are old energies coming back into play. There's been prophecies that were told long time ago that are now starting to come to the forefront. Old energies resonating. When you feel that feeling creeping up and down your spine as someone is telling you a truth that they know it to be, don't just disregard what they're saying. Perhaps research will garner you the answers you seek. Your life is your own. If you do not want a certain type of person in your life, then only you have the right to make that call. Don't allow anyone to push something off on you that you do not want. Don't feel bad or ashamed because you won't play someone else's game. Your life is your game, and you're the master of it. So take heed and be the master. Family betrayals, there's nothing worse. With that said, you have to put things in perspective. If someone betrays you, is the getting even worth it? Move on in your positivity and accept the blessings coming your way. For every dog will have their day. With that said, if you have a bizarre situation or simply some drama and need to give voice to it, email me. And now I have some private sessions. I'm off to do a energy cleanse. I will see you guys next time. Guys, we are growing. We've changed the direction of the show to give you what you need, want, and desire. If you have a situation you don't want discussed on the show, email me, marked private, and help. I cover all things from relationships to haunts. If you need help, you found it. Keep those emails coming, hit that subscribe button, and join the WCT fam.